Ready, man?
Yeah. Hello everyone, this is SlothnMoose yet again, and what, did you see that worker split? Moose, did you see that worker split? Please.
I blinked.
Like, really, like, hold on. Watch this worker split. Everybody watch this worker split. He did every single one of his drones. Probes, whatever he's got.
That was impressive.
That was, and this is Daskies. This is actually a... Is this a amateur replay? I was like, we're watching a pro here for a second, but then this is actually an amateur replay, which he said he was in Diamond League, so wow. That was impressive, Daskies. I'm sure you're probably watching this.
Is that technically a pro worker split, or is that like a?
That was like a.
It's an expert pro worker split.
Godly. That was awesome.
Okay, Daskies, bravo, my friend. Let's see how you do the rest of this game.
So yeah, Moose is going to introduce the other player, actually. Who's he playing against?
Well, I'm going to start off the way I want to do it. This is obviously a custom setup game because it's not red versus blue. This is actually, in the top right-hand corner, we have Daskies, who will be our, is this white? Pink Protoss. Down in the bottom left-hand corner, we have Mayhem, who will be our purple Terran. And this map is on Xel'Naga Cavern. It's my favorite one. As if you've ever watched our other videos, it is my favorite map, and probably will be until there's a better one that comes out. So, let's get this started, Seth. Oh man, guys, I haven't done this in a while.
Yeah, guys. I don't know if this is gonna go on our channel or Machinima, because it's looking all right. But I mean, if it's on our channel, I've been posting a lot of replays lately. Moose has been really busy, and he happened to be home for Thanksgiving, so. Popped over to the house, and oh, by the way, happy Thanksgiving, even though this video won't come out on Thanksgiving. But yeah,
tonight.
Huh?
Might get it up
yeah,
tonight.
we might get it up. We'll see. But yeah, if y'all are watching this and it's still Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving.
If not, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy late yeah, it's happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
so,
it's still Thanksgiving.
What we got from the Protoss?
Okay, guys, looks like we got a nice build right here. Got the assimilator up, and got the gateway up at the exact same time. Looks like we'll be going for fast stalkers here, and also a typical wall in by the Terran. I'm not sure if these guys are actually friends or what's going on. I'm guessing they're probably friends because they're doing a
custom game, so could be.
So we are getting a cybernetic score go up. So yes, they are going to go early stalkers without getting out any zealots for any protection. So apparently they're probably aware of each other, not going to do any early harass or whatever. Of course, there's not really much a Terran can do besides fast Marines, which is it's ridiculous to have to deal with.
One thing for the Terran player, it's not necessary to all in as a Terran player, but the main thing that does do for him is prevent that scout. I mean, for all Daskies knows at this point, he could have a starport and a barracks already going up because he doesn't have that scouting knowledge. But we are seeing a double racks. You would expect him probably to go another racks. You might see a factory, but 3 racks is pretty standard for most Terran players at this level.
But we are getting warp gate technology up right now as well for the Protoss.
So this is pretty quick warp gate, isn't it, Moose? No units out on the field, which is kind of risky.
Yeah, it's a little risky.
But still.
We are seeing 2 tech labs go up for the Terran, so.
He's actually expanding. Look at Daskies over there, throwing an expansion down. No, Daskies. Daskies sent us a couple replays, and we're going to cast this one. I don't know if we're going to cast the other one, but appreciate sending in the replay, and other guys that are watching this and you play Starcraft, send in some replays that you think are bad A, and we will definitely cast them, and you'll see them on our channel.
Or if not, we can help you with your replay, with your gameplay, and so definitely send them in regardless if you're good or bad. This guy seems to be pretty decent. We're going to see in his micro and macro together. Getting up an early expansion, this is very risky, especially when this probe doesn't really know what's going on. Let's actually see what he can see right now. And okay, so he can see pretty much what's going on right here. But I still personally think this is really risky to do. Even though an early expansion, he doesn't really know what kind of units he's got. Maybe he knows he has a couple of Marines and that's it. But I don't know, it's just not really my style to do an early expand with a Protoss.
So yes, still with that lone stalker is the only one on the field, but the thing is, he's going to have a lot. Well, he doesn't have that many minerals and stuff. I mean, I guess because he got that expansion up, he's going to have 3 gates working off of this 2 racks, and he did go ahead and throw up that robo. And normally you wouldn't be able to hold that off. I mean, be able to supply that robo, but hopefully you can get that expansion up and running and be able to supply it for some early. What are they?
Colossus.
Boom, boom.
Colossus.
Not Colossus.
Oh, Immortals.
Yeah, Immortals. So, sorry guys, I had a mind fart right there.
Alright, he farts in his mind.
Oh,
okay, well, we are seeing a 3 gate to the robo. It's very typical for a for a Pro Toss player, but not this early expand. I'm not sure. I guess he's just wanting to get if he gets his early economy going, then it's going to be devastating for Mayhem. But it looks like Mayhem's going to do an early move out right here. He'll spot that probe, and out goes the probe.
So we got 4 Marauders and 4 Marines moving out right now, guys, and I don't think it's going to do that much, mainly because he's got 3 or 4 warp gates going on right now, and maybe he might even get an Immortal out. I don't know if he's got one pumping. Let's see. He does have an Immortal, so
3 Zealots.
Immortal, 3 Zealots. I think he'll be just fine right here. Daskies will, and be able to get that expansion.
Just about to see the micro right here.
So yeah,
and it looks like Mayhem saw that. Oh, we're going to preemptively stem, and bam! Trying to take out some Zealots as much as he can. And oh, what a wasted stem, I believe.
He's gonna move back in now, maybe, or he's just holding map control or something. I don't know, but
it's a waste of a stem if you ask me. But getting some good reinforcements right here, going across the map, and getting if he gets that Immortal over here, it'd be excellent to hold off those
Marauders.
I'm sorry, I was going to get focused into the game.
So yeah, he does need that Immortal out right now. He's losing quite a few units. The Terran player is doing a really good job of kiting those Zealots right now. So. Fairly good micro from him, and that Immortal, there goes that Immortal, and that's easily going to hold off those Marauders and that Marine.
So good job by Daskies right here, getting out that Immortal, and it looks like that early expansion just put him in the lead by so much. Look at that, 1,000 to 500. That is a huge
33
difference,
Harvesters over 20 as well,
especially early in the game. And getting an Observer, that is crucial, guys, to get an Observer, because you'll know exactly what the other team's doing. But it looks like, misplaced rally point right here. Might get killed. Yeah, he's going to die regardless. But
oh, he's attacking. Oh, if he gets a Stalker, I'm going to be so impressed. Nope.
There he goes. Yep.
So, a couple units.
Yep. So did he get through the shield? Yep, a little bit actually. So
that was worth it, in my opinion.
That's hilarious.
That was great.
Oh, okay. So now he's realizing this misplaced rally point and get this Marine back over here to the rest of the army. But it looks like this army isn't really much at all. But trying to get this expansion up as fast as he can and getting up his 4th assimilator. And probably should keep pumping out some probes to keep that macro way ahead and pumping out 2 more, just as I said. Check out the income tab. So now it's starting to even up actually because of the mules, I'm sure. Yep, mules. And right there, guys, that helps Terrans out ridiculously in the economy having those mules. But,
I don't think it's fair personally, but that's just me.
But hey, but they can lift off too, so I mean, even.
Oh yeah, that makes so much sense. It balances all the other races. Because Terran can lift off, mules are fair. So glad we established that today.
Okay, but now we're getting concussive shells, so that's going to help out the Marauders a whole lot more out here. And Observer just chilling out. Hey, what do you got, guys, over here? What kind of guys you got to go over here?
With that scouting right there of that Marine Marauder ball, he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
He is. Look at this.
I think he's going to be all right.
Daskies is just raping stuff right now. I know that word is so overused. I actually heard Dane Cook make a joke about saying rape is way overused in video games, and totally agree with him.
That is true.
Y'all need to go check it out. Look up Dane Cook and about rape in video games. It's hilarious.
And he did not pay us to say that with our 212 subscribers. Just thought y'all should know. He is getting a robotics bay.
Robotics bay.
So hopefully we'll get some Colossus out, and that'll be pretty nice against this MM ball.
Be game over. And this army right here is ridiculous. It's getting out of control right here. This macro is ridiculous. Good force field out there just to make sure you can't get away at all. And completely just
terrible.
It's over.
That was a terrible moving by the Terran player out there. He should have saw that and moved out and ran all the way back to his base.
Okay.
You got to know the main thing in this game. A lot about winning is knowing when to attack and knowing when to pull yourself out. Because a lot of people do not. Just commit to an attack and just let all their units die, even though they know they're outnumbered. But
so now we're seeing an extended thermal lance and a Colossus, and look at his macros still up at 300 after he got extended thermal lance, Colossus, 2 probes, another Nexus, a forge, and a pylon, and he still has 300 resources.
So without a doubt, Daskies is a strong macro player.
He is macro heavy. So the only way to kill a player like this, guys, I'm sorry I'm throwing away this for you. I'm giving this away for you, Daskies. Zerg Rush.
That really is. If you got this good, you got to do some kind of early push against a player like this, or expand yourself. You got to match them.
Mass Marines is the only thing I could have said for that. Hellion Rush, something of the sort, some kind of cheap stuff. Because if you got this player is obviously really strong about saving his macro very early, and it's kind of risky to do, but it seems like Daskies got his stuff under control right now. So I'm very impressed by his gameplay right now.
One thing I want to add, in the replay pack, he did say he was a diamond level player, but he also said that he used to be a Zerg player. and he just switched to Protoss and he's making the transition, and that could be a big part of the macro game. The early expansions, Zerg always early expand, always like to have more expansions than their opponent, so that could be a big part of why he's so macro oriented. And he's just been doing a great job. He's even been able to keep his minerals pretty far down. I mean, right there, 1,200 minerals, you can spend pretty quick with a bunch of Protoss warp gates. So
I really think that Daskies could have pushed out right there and actually won this game. But he might be a little bit worried about the siege tanks. But I mean, he obviously knows there's no siege tanks. He has observers, but like I said, I have no idea why he hasn't pushed out already. Maybe he's just wanting to play the game, have some fun.
I do that sometimes if I feel like I'm got an opponent and I'm just so far ahead. I'll just max out in units, get some upper level units, bird lords, so on and so forth. So he's getting a lot of Colossus out right now, and that's just going to be complete on edge. Even getting a Twilight Council as well, which is just going to pop out. Yeah. Hopefully we'll see High Templar too, but it doesn't look like this game.
We're actually seeing Zealot legs, and we're seeing level 1 ground armor, and he's getting the weapons as well at the same time. He's got his 2 forgers going, and he also has his 7th gate going up over here. He's got already got 4 up and 3 going up, and getting Colossus out as well, and already has Thermal Lance upgrade. I mean, he is just rocking this out right now, and you can see the production is completely one-sided right here, just one SCV pumping out. And let's see, we got an MM ball again over here, and it's not looking good for Mayhem right now. I mean, Daskies is obviously just much better than this player right here, and it looks like he is going to snipe this Nexus right here, take it out. But I mean,
the main thing the Terran player did right there was trap himself into where he can't get back to his base. Which
and these 2 Colossus,
yeah, they're just going to wreak havoc.
Completely outrange them. So this has pretty much been a suicide attempt. He did get a Nexus, that's fun. So I mean,
throwing in more stalkers over there just to cut them off. I mean, that's ridiculous.
There's really not much to say about this game. It's pretty it's pretty obvious what's happening.
It was pretty much over, I believe, whenever that early Nexus was able to go down without any pressure on it. It was just, if the Protoss can out macro you, you're going to lose, even if you're a really strong Terran player. It's just ridiculous. That army right there, he's at 152, which is pretty... He was getting his 3rd expansion, I noticed, at 12 minutes in the game, which is even ridiculous for a Zerg player. So, great play by Daskies. Obviously, an amazing macro player.
So, on Daskies, bravo, my friend. Bravo.
So that's going to be it, guys?
I would say the Terran player wasn't amazing, but...
He wasn't terrible either. I mean...
He was average. But, I mean, Daskies, my friend, you would have beat a high-level player.
So, yeah, Daskies, if you got any more, we'd like to see some closer games. I mean, that was a good game, but, I mean, you pretty much outplayed him the entire game. If you got some other replays, Daskies, we'd love to see them. And anybody else, if you got some good replays, if you felt you did a good job, and don't be shy either if you feel like you're not that good of a player. If you're in Bronze or Silver League, also send it in as well, and we'll pretty much be critical about it the whole game. We won't be mean about it, but we'll tell you what you could do better and try and help you improve on your gameplay.
Yeah. And just remember, guys, I mean, there's all sorts of level players watching these replays. There's Bronze to Diamond. So, I mean, even if you are a Silver level player and you don't feel like that you're as good as Daskies or whoever else that's on our channel, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's gonna, if whatever you are, other people are gonna see your level of play that they're gonna be playing in, and are gonna get some tips on that as well. So I mean, any kind of level play is going to help out somebody else that sees your game, and plus you'll be casted. That's fun.
Yeah. I'd love to see myself playing on YouTube, which I have before, but it's not as cool if I do it. If somebody else did it, then that'd be cool. But I guess we're going to get out of here, guys, and
we got somewhere to go.
Probably Taco Bell or somewhere.
We got to get on here and do another one.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Hopefully we'll get this up before Thanksgiving's over.
All right, guys. See ya.
Peace.